What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is SnakeMCGaming, and we are back with another episode of Minecraft Resource Pack Reviews. I did that one pretty perfectly. Today, as you can see, we are going to be using the Sourtex Fanver texture pack to review, but it's going to be sort of a kind of a two-part thing, because this is a Sourtex Fanver texture pack, completely updated to 1.8, by the way. But there's also, I found on their website, the Sourtex, I guess it's not called Sourtex Invictus, I'm gonna call it that though, but the Invictus texture pack, which is the second texture pack that I saw made on the Sourtex website. If there's more, I'm not 100% positive. I didn't exactly, like, you know, look completely, because I wanted to, you know, review Sourtex. Sourtex is a smooth and clean texture pack, as you can see, and it's semi-realistic, but not completely so, if that makes any sense. But it's good. I like it. It's a crisp and clean texture pack that is well, smooth and clean. Let me rephrase: smooth and clean, not crisp and clean. It's a little bit of different things. I think you guys would like it. It's a 64x64 texture pack, so most computers should be able to run it, unless you're, you know, running on a potato. But anyway, the music that you were probably hearing, if I decide to put it in at this point, in the background, very softly, is music by a music creator named Techno Axe. He creates royalty-free music that is free for anyone to use on their videos. He's also the guy who created the outro that I'm doing. I have yet to put a link to his stuff in my descriptions. I'm gonna go ahead and start doing that now. It was just sort of overlooked. But yeah, we got some, you know, some music, chilling, kind of cool, funky kind of music in the background, just to sort of, you know, fill in some of that dead air and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get on with this review. Here is your options menu. Nice, clean looking wood here. It's a rather beautiful thing, really. Alright, let's go ahead and move on. Here's your opening menu. Oh, look at that. You can see some of the textures in the background. Looks like it's some sort of cabin or something. And I really like the Minecraft logo. It fits Minecraft tradition, but also this texture pack very, very well. Now let's head on into the resource pack review world. Excellent. Alright, here we are. Why do I have that in my inventory? That's weird. Here we are in the resource pack review world. Oh, it's taking a little bit of FPS to load. Good. All right, we popped up back past 100. Excellent. All right, so let's go ahead and without further ado, let's get started. I'm liking this texture pack quite a bit already. So here we are with the smooth stone, the dirt, the coarse dirt, the grass, the podzol, which I actually really like that. That looks really neat. It doesn't look like throw up either. And of course the mycelium. Moving on down, we have the cobblestone, the mossy cobblestone. Once again, it looks like it's fitted to the block and not just weird lines around the edges, so that makes it look great. The stone brick, the mossy stone brick, the cracked stone brick, and the chiseled stone brick. And if you noticed, it's almost an alternative to default. It's a more HD version of default with slight more realistic changes in the texture, which I think is one of my favorite things about this texture pack. Anyway, let's move on. Here we have granite, diorite, and andesite in the regular and polished forms. And of course, some of the 1.8 blocks. We've got prismarine, which does, yeah, it does change color. You can see it doing it in the background very slowly. Look, now it's more of a green. And of course, we have the prismarine bricks and the dark prismarine, which I am actually a rather large fan of in this texture pack. We also have the bedrock, the brick, which I love in this texture pack as well, and the obsidian. As well as we have, this is probably some of my favorite glowstone in any texture pack, is the Sourtex Fanver glowstone. It just always has looked really great to me. And then of course we have the sea lantern, which I love, and the redstone lamp, and of course the lever. And that is what it looks like in the on position, and you can't hear that because I have that sound turned off. Alright, I'm done. Alright, so here we are at the cobblestone, stone brick, and brick stairs, as well as the corresponding slabs, and the smooth stone half slab. Here we have the gravel, the sand, the red sand, the sandstone, the smooth sandstone, and the sandstone brick, which doesn't actually have, or chiseled sandstone, I'm sorry, which doesn't actually have a chiseled design on it. I'm kind of disappointed. And of course the red correspondence to it, however, does. Ooh, and the red sandstone, smooth red sandstone is actually a sandstone brick-like thing, which is pretty cool. So they have some different textures for the design, and I like the chiseled one a lot. It looks really nice. And then, of course, the corresponding sandstone stairs and slab. Here are your saplings: oak, spruce, birch, jungle, acacia, and dark oak. All of them look like giant trees, but you know, whatever. And of course, here is your wooden logs, planks, and leaves. Oh, that's an interesting look for the inside of what is this? Birch? It's pink. Interesting. While the acacia is more of a normal orangey color. I do really like the color of the acacia planks, though. It's really like a nice orangey brown kind of thing, but I love this. Look at that. That is beautiful. Pardon the noise in the background. I wasn't expecting it to happen, but I guess I probably should have. My mother is babysitting right now. Kind of adorable. Alright, so here's the soul sand. See, that's definitely default inspired soul sand. Oh, it looks so good. The sponge, the wet sponge, which is just slightly darker in color. Here is, of course, the obsidian. The obsidian? What's wrong with me? Netherrack, nether brick, quartz ore, the regular quartz, chiseled quartz, and the quartz pillar block. Let's go ahead and take a look at the top of both of these. Oh, very nice. My favorite one of the quartz is this one, though. Looks very cool. Also, this is your creative menu. I actually really like it quite a bit. Oop, put my button back. Baby's in the background. Adorable. Anyway, so here is the quartz stair and slab, along with the nether brick stair and slab. The ice, the packed ice, the instone, the bale of hay, the watermelon, the snow, the pumpkin, and the jack-o'-lantern. And then, of course, we have the wooden stairs and the wooden slabs. Now moving on to the ore wall in order from least rarest to most rare, starting with the coal, the iron, the redstone, which I kind of like. It's got this red hue in the stone, which makes it look like the redstone's glowing. Lapis lazuli, gold, diamond, and emerald. And I like how the emerald actually emulates the emerald block in regular Minecraft, but more detailed. Of course, here's the bed. And the glass, which does support connected textures, as does the stained glass. Awesome. This is the first one where both things are supported. Then, of course, here is the panes. And we have the wooden fence gates and the wooden fences in all of the wooden colors. And the mossy cobblestone and cobblestone wall. I like the smooth stone texture they have above it. That looks really nice. You know, this texture pack, it's been I haven't used it since like 1.6. So a lot of these new updates to it are really, really impressing me a lot. They have a lot of my old favorite blocks, but a lot of new ones that are, like a lot of the 1.8 blocks are just, this is actually an amazing texture pack. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the next room. Okay, here we are into the next room, and let's get right into it. Here are your carpet and your wool blocks. I like how the carpet has a different texture from the wool block. That is really neat, and that's not something you see in every texture pack. That is so cool. I like that a lot. Wow. I am really impressed. I'm really impressed that they did that. That is so neat to me. Wow. Blown. Mind blown. Alright, so here is your clay block, your hardened clay block, and of course your hardened clay block colors. I like that a lot, actually. I like the it has almost like a plastered wall kind of look to it, sort of. Like it's like a plastered wall, and then like you painted over it. Kind of looks like that. Here, of course, are your banners. They do have a texture to them, and sadly, because they do, my TARDIS is all messed up. Doesn't really look much like a TARDIS anymore. Oh well, let's move on. Here is your ladder, your iron bars, and of course your vines, or your vines. Yeah, vines. Why did I try to think of something different? Your cobweb and your torch. And of course your regular chest, inventory. Here's your trap chest, and you can tell that it's trapped because it's got a slightly red tint on the lock, which I think is pretty cool. Here, of course, is your large chest, and your trapped double chest, your ender chest, and your crafting bench. Let's go ahead and take a look at the inventory, and of course, or the grid, and of course, I kind of like the crafting bench. It's like a cabinet. That's really neat. And of course, here is your flower pot, or your clay pot, with the flower inside of it. Nice. Alright, and of course your furnace. And let's go ahead and see what it looks like when your furnace is cooking some stuff up. Ooh, very nice. Here, of course, is your note block and your notes. Your jukebox, which I love. It has a completely different texture from the note block. I'm so happy about that. Here, of course, is your dispenser and your dropper. Very nice. Similar, but still very different textures, which is cool. Ooh, I like the slime block. Nice and crisp and clean. And let's move on to the doors. Your oak doors. Your iron doors. Spruce doors. Birch doors. Ooh, it's got a little pop out right there. Nice. Your jungle doors. Your acacia doors, which has got another like 3D kind of feel to it, just so it doesn't look weird. And then of course your dark oak doors. Very nice, very default-esque, obviously, but with some subtle changes, which I like. Here of course are your trapdoors and your iron trapdoor. And move on, these are your bookshelves, very sophisticated looking bookshelves. And of course your enchantment table and your enchantment letters, which I don't think have been changed. And this, of course, is your enchantment table grid. Let's go ahead and pop a sword in there just to see. Oh, I like that. It's like a bookshelf on there. That's pretty neat. Alright, let's go ahead and we're going to take a look at the weapons. Starting with the wooden sword, the stone sword, the iron sword, the golden sword, the diamond sword, and the enchanted diamond sword. And of course, here's your bow in full draw, and your arrow after being shot. Excellent. And we're gonna put our stuff back, and let's move on with the flow. Here we have our brown mushrooms, and our red mushroom, our tall grass, our fern, the dead bush, just doesn't look so dead, and of course the random various flowers, which look very nice. And then of course our double tall fern and our double tall grass. And our cactus. And our sugar cane, which looks a lot like bamboo. Here we have the tilled dirt, potatoes, the carrots, and the wheat. And of course the pumpkin and melon stalks, which are completely different. Pumpkin stalks, melon stalks. I love that. Let's go ahead and take a look at what it looks like standing up by itself, however. And look, they even look very different standing up on their own. I love it. That is just one of the most excellent things I've ever seen. So you know what I'm going to do, actually? We're going to boom, boom, and we'll get you boom, boom, Boom. Actually, you know what? It can still grow, can't it? So we'll have to do that. There we go. Now we can see it from now on, fully grown and then bent. Awesome. I'm so smart. All right, let's move on. Here's your daylight sensor in regular position and inverted. Regular, inverted. Nice. Here, of course, is your redstone torch, your redstone dust, your repeater, and your comparator, which this seems to be the only thing that's messed up. I wonder if it's supposed to just be floating things like that or not, because, you know, I feel like they wouldn't have just taken those torches out. So I kind of feel like it's supposed to be floaty like that, which is interesting. And then, of course, here they all are in the on position. And, of course, all of your pressure plates, your stone button, and your wooden button. Here are your hoppers in face down and to the side. Your sticky piston and your regular piston. Extended. And, of course, your anvils in various states of decay. You can actually hardly tell. Regular, and then, of course, it gets scuffier looking. Here, of course, is your end portal frame. And the end portal frame without the actual ender eye in it. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Oh, by the way, Valentine's Day skin. I know it's incredibly girly, but it's okay. I like it. Ooh, that's an interesting looking zombie head. That's going to be fun to look at. All right, so here are all of the skulls. The Sourtex fam versus Steve, of course. All right, let's move on to the next room. And here we are in the wall of paintings and items and stuff. So let's just take a look at some random items. And some more random items. The potions, splash potions. Let's go ahead and grab our bottle of enchanting and take a look at some of the particles. Fairly similar to regular default, but more HD looking. I like it. That laugh in the background, though. And, of course, here is your brewing stand. And your brewing stand inventory. Or, you know, HUD, whatever you want to call it. Your cauldron filled and not filled. And, of course, your tools. Which I will now go ahead and show you what the diamond tools look like in your hand. Shovel. Pickaxe. Axe. And hoe. And excellent. And moving on. Here's the rest of the items. And some more items. The mob eggs. The records. And the armor stand. The horse armor in its frame. Actually looks really cool. And then, of course, here we are with the leather armor. I kind of like the 3D aspect that they put for when they're inside of the frame. It looks really neat. The chain armor. The golden armor. The iron armor. The diamond armor. Of course, your bow and your arrow. And all of your foodstuffs. Basically anything edible. Your cake. It looks like a good cake. The inside of the cake, which is very vanilla. Alright, let's head on over to where we explode some stuff. More cake. Nom 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 nom. Your tripwire hook, and your tripwire trap string. And an explosion. Boom! Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and here's what your TNT looks like. Very cool. And let's move on. Here we are at the bent rail, the regular rail, the powered rail, the detector rail, and the booster rail. And this is what they look like in their on position. Very neat. Here, of course, are all of the different carts. Flowing water, boat, still water, lily pad. Alright, let's go ahead and head on into game mode S and take a look at your health bar, your hunger bar, your experience bar, your survival inventory, and of course your bubble bar. Very nice. Alright, let's go ahead and hop into game mode C now, and continue on. Here you are with the lava. Flowing lava. Still lava. And this is what it looks like when you're on fire. Not too in the way. You could definitely use a texture pack for some PvP and not be bothered too much by those flames. Alright, there is also an item that I did not grab earlier, so we'll go ahead and do that on our way out. We'll grab this. While we take a look at our paintings down here, let's go ahead and take a look at these paintings. Make some very nice paintings, and every painting has 1 pixel on the outside missing, so they have a frame around it, which is pretty interesting to me. Oh, look, a little window you could use. Kind of cool. I like these paintings a lot. They're kind of nice. Oh, that's neat. That's a Minecraft picture. Okay, now let's go ahead and take a look at the fire. Awesome. Alright. Actually, we don't even need to get rid of that. Let's just keep that in there from now on. Alright. Let's head on into the tree room, shall we? Okay, here we are in the tree room, where we have all the fully grown trees and what they might look like in the real world, or in the Minecraft world at least. Here's the oak tree, the spruce tree, the birch tree, the acacia tree, the jungle tree, and of course the dark oak tree. Alright, let's go take a look at some more stuff. Alright, here we are, and we're going to take a look at the sun. And let's do time set 1800, 18,000. Take a look at the night sky and the moon. Ooh, very nice. Dogs. Sorry about that. Alright, now let's go ahead and time set 26. Back to the sun. And toggle downfall. Take a look at the rain. Here your drippies. Very realistic looking. Oh, that looks trippy when you look up. Very realistic looking rain, however. I like it. This, of course, is your command block. I actually like that a lot. Excellent. Alright, let's go ahead and toggle downfall again. And go take a look at the beacons. Here is your beacon block. And of course your beacon beams. And forgive my mom for yelling at the dogs, they're barking. Oh, too funny. Anyway, let's go ahead and fly through. I don't know what that noise was, but it was something. I love doing that though. It's a trip. Alright, let's go ahead and head on over and take a look at some mobs. Okay, here we are to look at some of the mobs, and let's go ahead and start with the creeper. Any difference? Ooh, there are some different colored creepers. Ooh. Ooh, I'm having... Oh, wait, what was that? Oh, they've got... Some of them have TNT in the side of their heads. Okay, that's pretty neat. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. These creepers are cool. I like these creepers a lot. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the skeletons. I love my dogs. You guys are ugly. Moving on to the spiders. Ooh, that one's dying. Very nice looking spiders, though. Alright, and I will be right back to continue this real quick. Okay, here we are, and sorry about that. I had to fix a couple things, but never mind. Let's go ahead and take a look at some zombies. You guys are loud. How loud is my thing? It's not that loud. I think these are the regular zombies, and I think these are villager zombies. Yeah. Looks about right. Interesting. Very nice. I think. I could be wrong, though. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at our slime. You are trippy looking. And let's move on to the Endermans. Ew, you're creepy. Oh my goodness. You guys scare me. And the cave spider. Oi. Alright, let's take a look at the guardian. Ooh. You scare me, bro. And we got dogs barking in the background. I swear I hate them. These guys are creepy. Alright, let's head on over and to the witch. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, Lord have mercy. Ooh, different colored witches. I like it. A lot, actually. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of some of these mobs. And I will be right back. Alright, sorry about that. I had to go discipline a dog. Anyway, let's move on to some of the passive mobs. Piggly wigglies. Oink 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 oink. Oh. Alright. Oink 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 oink. Alright, and of course the sheepy weepies. Well, you guys are cute. And you blink. And the cowie wowies. They're not called cowie wowies. Moo. I like the cows. I like the animals in the texture pack. Let's take a look at some chickens. Buck, 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 buck. Ooh, a baby chicken. Cute. Alright, moving on. Let's take a look at our squid. Very cool. Ooh, they don't have any under thingies. Alright, I need some more light in here. Editing on camera! Rah, rah. But, you know, YOLO. Just making things look better for you guys. Ooh, so much better. Whoops. Awesome. That looks so much better. Cool. I'm going to do that to the guardian cage, but I'll wait until it's off camera to do so. Alright, let's move on. What's funny is that these squid might actually stay in there now. Might not necessarily have to spawn more in, but we'll see. Let's take a look at the wolf. Oh my, the different varieties of dogs. It's insane. You guys are adorable. And of course, the tamed wolf. Aww. The mushrooms. The ocelots. Cute. And of course, the kitty cats. Meow. And the bunny rabbits. Aww. And the villagers. Yep, those were definitely villager zombies. Ooh, you guys are cool looking. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at our iron golem. I love you. You're so adorable. Oh my god. Alright, here's the horse. Horse with iron armor. Horse with golden armor. And horse with diamond armor. And of course, your horse inventory. Your donkey. And it looks like the zombie horse and the skeletal horse are not done, but I'm not going to fault that. Alright, we're almost done. Let's go ahead and head on to the nether. How you get out? Whatever. Well, there you are dying in there for some reason. It's really weird. I wonder why. Huh. Oh well. We'll just have to spawn them in every time. No biggie. Anyway, another time. And here we are in the nether. And it's a beautiful place indeed. Let's go ahead and take a look. Looks very much like a default, I would say. But I like it. Alright, let's go ahead and pop on into easy and start spawning in some mobs, shall we? Some zombie pigmans. You guys are creepy looking. Alright, well, there's your zombie pigman. Let's go ahead and take a look at our magma cubes. Oh, they don't spring when they jump. Oh, no, they do. Nice. Excellent. Alright, we already saw those. Oh, wow, they have different styles of zombie pigmen. Look, this is just a pig zombie. That's weird. But, you know, whatever. Oh, why are these still here? Alright, let's... Oh, wither skeleton. Nice. Place. Oh, oh, oh. Very cool. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at our ghast. Having some mild lag hiccups, but nothing too terrible. Come on, look at me, you bastard. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead. We'll hop up on here. And... / game mode S. That's what it looks like when it's attacking us. You creepy dog. Alright, game mode C. And let's go ahead and make ourselves a wither skeleton and see what he looks like, shall we? Oh my. Tiny bits of lag going on. It's because we're spawning in new parts of the nether as we fly. Alright, we're gonna get out of here as soon as possible. Oh, you are positively creepy. Wow. Looking so nice. Alright, let's go ahead and put it on peaceful before we get screwed in the booty. Alright, let's go. We're gonna go ahead, go into the end, give this texture pack a nice review, and GTFO. Right. Alright, let's go. Okay, here we are in our dungeon to get ready to go to the end, but first we're gonna take a look at some of the last two mobs. We've got ourselves the endermites and the silverfish. Creepy little buggers, aren't they? Alright, let's go ahead, and this is our dungeon. I actually really like the way it looks. It's nice and crisp and clean looking. I love it. Alright, and then of course our end portal frame with the end portal inside. And let's pop on in and give this bad boy a review. Alright, here we are in the end, lads. The Ender Dragons are completely changed, and I need to turn them down. But my goodness, it's completely changed. It's beautiful. I like them. They're pretty cool looking. Look at the spikes on their backs and everything. And then, of course, let's go ahead and... the beams are a different color. Nice. And this, of course, is the end crystal. I've never seen an end crystal look like that. Holy nuts. That's awesome. Alright, well, I think it's time to review this texture pack. And, I gotta say, guys, this is a pretty amazing texture pack. I mean, every block is finished. Every block fits the natural theme of this texture pack to a T. And I think every block looks good, you know, compared to the other blocks. The texture pack is made very extremely well. Everything is nice and clean looking. They definitely took advantage of their artistic abilities for this texture pack. So, you know, I have to do it. I think this might be my first one or my second one. I don't remember. But this texture pack gets a perfect 10. Let that sink in. A perfect 10. This texture pack is just great. It's got excellent... every mob is changed. Every mob looks excellent. It's got a very defaulty kind of feel, but with a more HD kind of thing, with slightly altered textures and stuff. It's honestly just really good. It's a really good texture pack. So... perfect 10. There you have it, folks. Sourtex Fanver gets a perfect 10. Now tune in next week when we review Sourtex Invictus, which is described to be a crisp and clean version of Sourtex Fanver. So we'll see. So I imagine we're going to see some similar blocks, but nothing... but with a few differences in some of the blocks. So that one actually might be a quicker episode too, if we can fly through it. But anyway, that is it for this video, lads and lasses. If you enjoyed, please click that like button down below. It really makes me happy and helps me out a lot. If you really enjoyed it, it also helps if you click the subscribe button. Stay tuned for more Minecraft resource pack reviews and other Minecraftian adventures, as well as some other VG games as well. Dogs barking in the background because they suck. And yeah, that's it. Oh, if there's a texture pack that you guys would like to see reviewed, something that is one of your favorite texture packs, please post in the comments down below. Let me know what it is. If you have a link, post a link to it down below as well if you can. If you can't, just tell me the name of it and maybe where I can find it, and I'll go ahead and take a look. And who knows, next time maybe your texture pack will be reviewed on here, and you'll get to see my opinion on it. Alright, so that is it for me, guys. I have been SnakeMCGaming. This has been Resource Pack Reviews, and I will see you all next time. Peace out.